Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. The bunch formation. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Holstein. First play taking a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about this? These guys aren't wasting any time. They told us in our production meeting that they were going to be aggressive, take some shots downfield, but I didn't know they'd open the game like this, especially in a playoff this much on the line.
Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Can he make it to the marker? And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype in this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Trapped him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
The sack on first down, it's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Back to throw. It's Holstein. And looking for a big play here. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught over the middle. It's Lyle. Good job there finding the back of that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to pass here on second down. Snags a quick throw. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On the run, it's Ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Brown. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got loving what they're seeing from this back.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
Touchdown, Canes. That's how you finish a play.
This is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Anthony. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Hill. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. The Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. Looking downfield. It's Holstein. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise, and then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. They're going to run the option.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, it puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They're going to run it here. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat to be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And the Razorbacks look to keep this drive moving. It's a toss play to the right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Breaks into the clear. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. They'll run it here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. A quick juke. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles and going. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Arkansas, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. An inside give now from the shotgun. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Makes a one-handed catch. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove.
Swarm by the pass rush. A sack. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this third down, but you got to give a shout out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on third down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. The kicker has good range, but this one is from 58 yards out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Direct snap. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Giants offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Looking deep to the right side. He's got it right near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Arkansas offense back out on the field. On the toss play, runner moving left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's got room to run. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Second down after that previous play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Going to try to use his legs here. It's reeled in. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And the Razorbacks keep the football on the move. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw it. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Bringing it out, it's Anthony. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Has the force still on the move. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Throw to the running back in the flat. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. We'll try to run it with the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get through a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on it.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. two-point conversion attempt coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He makes it into the end zone. So he cuts it to a two-score game, but time is running out. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. If the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Looking for a man. He's got it near the end zone. They can't stop him. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down and goal upcoming. He'll hand it off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Ball. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Leaning on the run game here late. Running with purpose. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets them up first down at the 14. The Hurricanes have first and 10 here. On the run, it's Brown. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.